is your First Alert 5 weather with Alex O'Brien.
Saturday afternoon, strong thunderstorms moved through Pueblo. This video showing the amount of water that was stacking up on the roadways, and plenty of cars reported stranded in the nearly feet of water that was standing on the road in some spots of town. Now, it wasn't just the floods, it was also some hail that was reported in Pueblo, up to a quarter size. But it really was the heavy rainfall that caused the most problems yesterday, not just for Pueblo, but here in Colorado Springs in the Mountain Shadows neighborhood. Lots of very fast-moving water down the road after heavy rainfall fell over that portion of town. So let's take you to some of those 24-hour rainfall approximations from radar. Now, most of the activity was in Pueblo proper, and specifically more towards Pueblo West along Highway 50. Some reports of up to 2 inches, 2.5 is possible. And this is where we saw those flash flood conditions, especially because the storm did not move very much. They were very slow moving storms that dropped a lot of rainfall over a long period of time. Eastern Fremont County also getting quite a bit of rainfall and some flooding conditions north of Canyon City, and a couple spots, couple bullseyes in Colorado Springs area where we did see up to about an inch, inch and a half of rainfall. So it's these slow moving storms with a lot of moisture content that were the trouble yesterday. We could see more activity today. We have the water vapor in place, but we don't have as much energy moving in from the atmosphere later on, so I do think the storms today will definitely be more isolated. In terms of this morning, we have cloud cover. We'll be partly cloudy through the afternoon, but that won't affect our temperatures. We'll still be very warm in the 80s and 90s. And due to the heating of the day, a couple more convective thunderstorms are likely to form. But notice how isolated they are. So anywhere across the mountains in I-25, we could see this activity today. It does appear to favor northern Colorado, so we'll be watching those closely. I don't think we have a threat for severe weather today. Any storms that do form could have small hail and heavy rainfall. Now, heavy rainfall is not a severe thunderstorm category. That goes into the flash flooding zone. So we still want to be observant of flash flood conditions. In terms of our temperatures today, we've got 80s and 90s, not seeing a relief from the heat yet. And in fact, into next week, temperatures only peak even more so. So watch by tonight, we drop to the 50s and 60s. And then tomorrow, likely the warmest day of next week, near 90 in Colorado Springs, 95 for Pueblo, near 100 in portions of the eastern plains near La Junta and Lamar. Mostly 80s elsewhere along I-25. So here's the extended outlook. We still have those thunderstorm chances daily. Our weather pattern is kind of stuck, and we do expect most of the activity to be fairly isolated in through next week. But I do see Friday as being a potential severe thunderstorm threat for us. We'll keep monitoring those conditions. For Pueblo, we've got 90s all week long. Going to be a hot one, so we'll be thankful for any showers in the evening to cool us down. But again, we will watch for that heavy rain threat. Again, Friday, we're watching very closely for severe weather. Canyon City, we've got 80s and 90s next week. Lots of sun during the day and a chance for evening thunderstorms just about daily. For Woodland Park, we've got 70s all week long. Again, I think the strongest thunderstorm day will be Friday, but they're in the forecast each and every day.